James Melanis, welcome to the tasting table. Have a seat and enjoy this wine with me. This wine is Massolino. This is Moscato d'Asti. This is a 21 vintage. Stay tuned to get my thoughts and perspectives on this outstanding wine. So I've done over 3,000 video reviews. I've never reviewed a Moscato d'Asti wine. I think these are fantastic wines and one that I actually rely upon for several reasons. Now I have reviewed another Massolino wine. I'll place that right up here. Let me show you the bottle first. And before I get started, please be sure to subscribe and give a like. Screw cap bottle here. This is a DOCG wine. You can see on the label there. It's probably hard to see the label here, but it is Massolino. This is Moscato d'Asti, 5% ABV, and I'll talk about that in a moment. This is a beautiful style, and you see some Santé there. That's awesome. Now, a little more in my wine glass, and I think this is a superb wine, and I enjoy this quite a bit. It is an off-dry wine, and I think this is such a handsome, beautiful tradition from this region. So because it is off-dry, it's a hint of sweetness on this, but not intense. To enjoy this with a late breakfast on a Sunday morning that I make myself, such as ricotta pancakes or perhaps brioche toast, orange cake, pound cake with whipped cream. Many ways to serve this, in fact, cheese as well, right? So after your fantastic meal that you prepare, this is a nice one to serve with cheeses. So hard and soft cheeses would go nicely with this wine. I love this characterized wine. I think it's fantastic. It's underrated. Yes, it's appreciated because it's a DOCG wine. Now the site is a soil composition of calcareous. The altitude is 320 to 340 Masel, which is meters above sea level. That's equivalent to 1,050 to 1,116 Fasel, feet above sea level. And the surface area is about 4.6 hectares, which is about 11.4 acres. So the fermentation takes place in a large pressurized tank known as an autoclave, aims to preserve all flavors and typical aromas of the Moscato grape. Now for a breakfast, you might serve a mimosa, or you might serve another sparkling wine, or perhaps even a sparkling wine cocktail. This is a nice wine to have, low ABV, which I think is appreciable, and I think your guests might approve of that as well. It's a fantastic experience. So here we go. Let me give you some notes on this wine. So notes of honeysuckle, gold flowers, Yellowstone fruit, and beeswax. And next, the palate characterization. Now, this is not going to be a sparkling wine. It's not intended to be that way. The frizzante just means it's just a little bit of effervescence. So the palate is expressive of apricot, tropical fruits, spice apples, very refreshing, superbly pleasing palate, and a very nice, appreciable finish. This is such a memorable, refreshing, clean wine. And the off dryness is very pleasing. This is a 93 point wine out of 100 points. More information on the producer down below. Questions and comments, please let us there. And you can find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and WordPress. So this is Moscato d'Asti. It is a fantastic, absolute gorgeous wine. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video review. Salute!